Hey guys, it's your favorite empath here. Welcome to episode 6 of Advice from an Endearing Empath. I'm really just doing this just to do it. I'm just putting myself out there and I just love sharing my opinions and dilemmas with you guys. So I'm so excited once again and I really enjoy doing these and I really appreciate the people who send in their dilemmas, who allow me to share my opinion. We have some dilemmas that were sent in, so let's get started. Okay, first question. I'm feeling uncomfortable in my life. I'm in a period of a big transition. How do I deal with this uncomfortable feeling? Because it can feel so weird being in that middle of the transition where you're kind of shedding your past self, but you are now getting ready for all the great things and all the blessings coming, but it feels pretty stagnant right now in your life. What I will say to you is just really try to appreciate the downtime that you have, because once your life starts going up, because it's only up from here, I promise you, once your life starts going up, then it's like, wow, I wish I had some downtime. So appreciate and take advantage of this downtime and know and trust that everything is going to work out. It can be so uncomfortable. God or whoever is like, just relax. I got this. So, because I've been here plenty of times, and in those times, it consistently just felt like, okay, this is not meant for me. This is not meant for me. This is not meant for me. But it was, the universe preparing me for the greater things to come, you know? So I really hope that helps. So just sit and know that everything's going to work out. And that's so difficult to do, but you can do it. All right, guys, next question. Someone said, just broke off with my partner. I'm having a hard time moving on. Any tips? Breakups are hard, so I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm sure you're trying to do what's best for you, so be proud of yourself for that. The only thing I can really tell you, and this is me being absolutely sincere and transparent with you, is give yourself time, because it's so unrealistic to get out of a relationship and just move on. Like, no, probably need a good couple months, a year, as long as you need. So I say to you, give yourself the time and grace to feel the pain, feel the hurt, feel the sadness. Take it day by day. Don't focus on tomorrow. Be in that moment. If you need to cry in your bed, eat ice cream, I don't know, do it. Give yourself time and grace, but also dive into some self-care, indulge in some self-care. The best thing you can do during tough times like these is really show some love to yourself. Really go get a massage, do your favorite skincare routine, I don't know, watch your favorite movie, take a walk, exercise, just so you're not in a rut. But even if you're in a rut, it's okay. Like I said, just give yourself time. That's all you need is time. And trust me, things will get better. But feel all the hurt you can. Just feel it. To make it through things, you got to feel it through. So you got this. But I'm kind of in front of my window right now and I'm really like just enjoying the view. I'm just really grateful that this is even happening. I'm even talking, and I feel like I'm just getting more comfortable with the camera, which is exciting because, you know, it's a little difficult, but I'm very excited. Guys, get into the skin. I'm going to share with you in the description below the sunscreen I use, because I don't have any makeup on. I just have sunscreen, Australian sunscreen. It is amazing. Like, this is just sunscreen. Yeah. So I'm gonna share that with you guys too, because I feel like people are always saying I'm glowing, but it's really the sunscreen. All right, guys, next question. Someone said, sometimes I feel like I can't relate to people that I once did relate to. It's confusing, but it's something I feel. What do I do? I can say that this mostly happens when you're in a period of evolving. You know, you start to become aware and observe that, wait, hold on, I'm not relating to the people I used to. And it's such a weird feeling, because I used to feel guilty and assume that it was my issue, it was me. Maybe I'm the problem because I felt that I couldn't really hang out with these people or speak to them, and I just felt so guilty. What I noticed was it was because I was evolving. I was, and I'm still evolving, but in that time I was changing. I've been through so much, that I came back and I'm a different person. And that is not a bad thing. It's not. It's a great thing to evolve. I would question if you're not evolving because we all have to evolve. In times like this, I really say learn to accept it and embrace it and look at it as, yes, wow, I'm not relating to them anymore, but it's because I'm evolving. That doesn't mean stop being friends with them unless you feel the need to do so. I mean, do what's best for you, but that doesn't mean you have to cut them off per se. It means that maybe you have to find other people that relate to you, and that will come in due time. It's more you want to align yourself with the people you relate with, if that makes sense. And it's a really hard feeling. And I'm still feeling this way. I feel myself evolving, and it's hard not being close to people you once were. But it's because I'm growing and I love it. So I've learned to accept it, and you will too. So good luck. Okay, last question, guys. What are your thoughts on moving away and being on your own at a young age? I recommend it as someone who went away at a young age. Well, 18, for college. I moved to a different state and I actually lived on my own for 2 years. A lot happened. A lot happened. If you know, you know. I have always been a kid, even in middle school. I live in a town. Um, and everyone knew everybody, obviously, and I was always that person that was ready to go. I love where I'm from, but I it's just in me. I love to explore. I love to meet new people. Some people love to stay where they're at, but me, I like to explore. So when I went away for college, it was really easy for me to transition because it's always been in me. I just love to try other places, be in new environments. That's just me. I love it. And not trade my experience for the world. And along with, being in college in a whole different state, I also had my own apartment. I lived with other people. You learn so much when you're around other people that's not your family. But I do not recommend rushing into getting your own apartment if you do not have the financial stability to do so. A lot of kids, well, not kids, you guys are young adults. I see a lot of young adults moving out on their own, and that's amazing if you have the means to do so. But then on the other hand, you see them struggling. That's what you have to do. But if you don't have to do it, I wouldn't recommend it. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm confusing you guys, but I hope that makes sense. I recommend going away at a young age to see the world and see new places and not stay in the same place. But I do not recommend. I feel I feel like my voice is cracking. Getting passionate, guys. I do not recommend moving out if you do not have the means to do so, because I just feel so bad when I see a lot of people younger than me and even older than me doing it, and they didn't need to in that moment of their life. So that's my thoughts on it. I hope I didn't confuse y'all. You don't know, this is my favorite glass red. Fat oil. Okay. Shout out to fat oil. Love you guys. Okay, guys, that was the last question of episode 6 of Advice from an Endearing Empath. If you made it to the end of the video, I love you. And I'm so grateful. Even if you made it to half the video, thank you. I'm so grateful because at least you're taking the time. And I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. Remember, if you would like your dilemmas answered, go to SageTheMinds Instagram, click the link in my bio, and click the NGL link and submit your dilemma anonymously through there. And I'm out of breath, guys. My cardiovascular system is out of shape. Let me come closer and tell you. Thank you guys again. I love you so much, and I am appreciative. Tune in Saturdays for advice from an endearing empath, and I can't wait to see you next week. Thank you. Bye.